Behind this mask of hate, I don the devil's power. These are the devil's eyes. Stabbing in the Dark by Ice Nine Kills. The year is 2020, where we focus in on eastern Massachusetts. There has been a large increase in random kidnappings that the police, FBI, and CIA have no leads on. However, 3 newly awakened stand users will put themselves to the test to stop the kidnappings from happening further and see what could be the purpose of such a phenomenon. Our heroes are Gamer X as Tyson Reddick.
Let the floods cross the distance in your eyes across this new divide.
Korak as Dan Burnley.
Someone said true love was dead.
And Chills as JK.
We all live underground.
Welcome to the Tomb of the Red Giant. All right.
I hope this red giant turns out to be like skyscraper size or something. Otherwise, it'll be a letdown.
Like a real guy, yeah.
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure you'll be quite satisfied.
You meet the guy and he goes, ooh! That's him. That's the guy.
Does anyone need a recap of what happened last time?
I fell asleep like halfway through because I was knocked out, so, maybe I'm not the best recap announcer of me meeting TK and this old man. No idea who he is, but apparently he's looking for this guy named Dan as well.
No, Dan's my partner.
Oh,
he's
yeah.
safe in he's safe in Connecticut.
What was your name again,
Dan is
man?
also
I'm
my
sorry.
brother. Dan is also my brother who is missing.
I find it all hilarious that you each have someone in your that either you yourself or have someone in your life named Dan.
It's a common name. Come on.
It is, but for all 3 players to have it is hilarious. Nonetheless,
It's like the wide equivalent of
It all
JoJo.
happened immediately.
it really
Welcome
is.
to Dan's Bizarre Adventure.
All right, so quick recap for those who are following weekly.
You see, I was in my room just relaxing, trying to catch some seas. And then I went into this weird dreamlight fugue state. I think I might have had too many gummies. I'm not sure. Then I met this weird-looking snake with with my now buddy JK in there. Oh no, we hate each other at first. He had this weird ability later on when we met in the train after we somehow obtained weird, wacky, wahoo pizza powers, I guess. But his ability was a tin can, and mine are 3 tin cans that go underwater. It's weird.
Okay, let me explain what actually happened instead of these idiot children.
Hey!
So I went into a clock store looking for my missing children, but then the store exploded, and so did the merchant there. But he gave me this little wind-up clock that, in hindsight, is probably broken. He was just looking to pawn off the parts, probably. But then this giant 6-foot-tall space ghost came out of my body, and apparently we're tied to the hip now. And also a giant gun ghost tried to kill me in the mall. These 2 children here helped me beat it up, and we're looking out for the person who's giving these out like candy, because these things are giant public safety hazards, and I don't think just anyone should have them. Also, they're called stands, going by the Swedish guy.
Thank you, Johan.
Yeah, Swedish guy told us to go to a charge.
Thank you, Johan. What in the world did I give his last name as again? Hold on.
Spin the wheel of
Josef Heimdallson. That's
spin
right.
the wheel of adjacent bands you haven't used yet to find his name.
Goodness, no. So, I mean, there's a couple of people in here who are based off of artist names, and we'll
Thank
get
you
to
for
those
helping
later.
us, Mrs. Rolls Spins Wheel, Mrs. Mystery Skulls.
Oh goodness, don't worry, we'll get to those later.
Oh, nice.
Also, it should be quite noted that that Tyson, you met before the gun ghost, aka one All Guns Blazing, attacked you and Dan and JK. You met up with one of the private investigators you hired, who had suddenly turned up with some information about one James Holly Whitley, who was connected to your little kidnapping incident or kidnapping.
Adding a new
issue.
sheet for character notes. James Holly Whitley.
He is a real estate agent, but is also said to be doing some sideline stuff that is not quite good. You didn't get any more details than that, because your detective guy seemed very nervous and very afraid about some of the stuff he was
Yeah,
finding.
it seemed like if he said the wrong word, he would start vomiting up slugs or something.
Indeed. Don't know why that would be the case, but who knows?
Why would he do that?
Anyways, but yeah, you all defeated All Guns Blazing, met up with Josef Heimdallson. And,
I broke a fountain.
You broke a fountain and a bench, and almost
And
JK.
one of my ribs.
And I think a truck.
And one of my ribs.
And then what's it? And then you all got the info to head to Newburyport, which, fun fact, I didn't realize this when originally making, like, sort of the story structure for this campaign. Newburyport and Amesbury are, like, 12 minutes away by car.
Oh, okay.
Yahoo!
So this isn't child abduction then. That's good.
No, it's not. I'm not even going to classify this, even if that were the case, but nonetheless.
Is it really child abduction if you're being threatened by the child to abduct you?
No.
Oh, goodness.
Oh,
But
wait,
yeah,
the children are abducting me! Fuck!
Goodness. But yes, you are all now heading to Newburyport. It should also be mentioned that along the way, well, actually, I'll say this. Tyson, are you going to listen to the radio at all during your three's drive to Newburyport?
Probably briefly after after the podcast I was listening to ends.
Okay. You get a...
It's an incredibly boring, dry financial report.
I yell at him to turn on 106 to get some cool jams going.
Wait, 1 second. I want to learn if those investments are going to pay. Oh, nope, damn, fine. Radio it is.
All right.
Come on.
As you quickly, before going to 106 The Rock, you briefly are put onto the sort of news report in the Massachusetts area in general. And there's a small report about a decreasing of crimes in South Boston, presumably from what police are reporting as a unknown vigilante of sorts. But
oh, that's another ghost down the road.
Before you're able to learn too much more, you hit 106 The Rock and continue on your drive to Newburyport. Eventually, you make it there. Surprisingly, no incidents.
I very carefully step out of the car and look around just to be sure.
Well, you, let's see. Let me move you all to here. You end up, you eventually stop by sort of I guess what would be called sort of just a restaurant road. Because each place on the street on both sides are just lined with different seafood restaurants and other and other general food restaurants as well. Seems like there's quite a wide variety of specialty fish food and such that these restaurants have to offer. But that's not what immediately catches you. No, what catches you is a man coming out of one of the restaurants. He looks quite familiar, actually. Hold on, I forgot to upload the thing. Give me 1 second. Not you. Where in the world? There you are. It is none other than your man James Holly Whitley stepping out of a clam restaurant. Do any of you have your stands out by chance?
No.
Not me.
No? Dan? JK? Any of you two have your stands out right now?
No. Did I not? Am I not coming through? Sorry, I guess my mic was off.
Oh.
No.
And then Dan, do you have your stand out?
Nah, man. Why would I have my stand out? We're just walking about.
That's fair. But Tyson, this person immediately catches your eye. But James Holly Whitley does not appear to give you three the light of day as he's just sort of wiping his face with a napkin and then just sort of walking away.
Right. Once I'm sure his back is turned, I nudge Dan. It's like, how far can your submarines go?
I don't know, man. I never really tried it. I mean, they're subs, so I guess they have to go deep in the ocean. I don't know.
Let me try something. And bring out, if one of them is good at, like, surveillance or something, I want to follow that guy.
I don't know. I'm gonna summon
He might be-
all three of them.
Okay. I know a guy back in the mall before the explosion. That guy might be connected to this, according to a PI I hired.
Alright, which one of you is good at recon? The left one raises their hand. Alright,
Sergeant Radiohead reporting for duty, sir.
Oh, God. Alright, submerge and try to follow him, I guess?
Aye, Captain.
Thank you. Alright, the rest of you could, I don't know, do what you need to do, I guess?
You named them all individually?
So wait, what was the recon one called again?
Sergeant Radiohead.
Okay, so Sergeant Radiohead, so
Nice.
I'm just gonna rename that.
Thank you.
I will keep it, but...
That's fine.
Addie's Lieutenant Megadeth.
Oh, goodness. So you're going to have Sergeant Radiohead follow James Holly Whitley. All right. Yeah, you follow him for a bit. Seems this guy's going somewhat out of town and into a more secluded area where you're able to pick up a sort of surveillance feed from this particular submarine, and he appears to be meeting someone.
Alright, Sergeant Radiohead. Any way you could get a bit closer without being noticed?
I should be able to, sir.
Any way that you could keep comms open so that we can hear this too?
Loud and clear, Chief.
Thank you.
All right, hold on. Let me get...
As this is happening, I just pull... Lincoln Park's head slowly emerges. I look at him, it's like, I'm just glad you don't talk. This would be way too complicated.
So, it seems James is meeting up with someone. Specifically, a woman a little younger than him, but not by too much. And this is what she looks like.
Wow.
Oh, wow, she's,
Oh, she looks very distressed.
I have actually relevant to the other JoJo's campaign. Someone put up a great visual reference to someone making that exact face during this session. One moment.
That's so funny.
Very scared.
Okay. Open in browser, copy image. This is the face that she's making.
What?
What?
How many things did you put in there, and why are you calling it a... We'll see.
Oh, goodness. So, James is approaching this girl, and this girl does not exactly seem too happy to be seeing James. In fact, she looks little angry at him. Well, if it isn't my darling sister. Yeah, asshole. Hey, we meet up every week. You don't have to be making a big show out of it. What? Is that any way to meet? Is that any way to treat your older brother? Come on. Asshole. Alright, come on. Where's the money? Yeah, fine, whatever. I want to get this over with as fast as you do, okay? Yeah, then come on, let's get on with this. I don't want to be seen out here too long, okay? It also should be noted, hey Korak, you're, seems Sergeant Radiohead's picking up something else, between these two.
Can I use precision to get both of them?
I'll say yes. Roll a precision
Alrighty,
roll.
and since I have B in precision, I just need to double check. That is, 2d20, take the highest. So roll with advantage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well,
well, no, not advantage. You just, or yeah, you do. It is advantage, actually. My bad. I'm crazy.
I got a 15, which
Finally,
You
a
got
good roll.
15. That is a moderate success, but considering the nature of this roll, it's just a success. You're fine. So you do get a little closer, and you notice something in one of the trees casting a shadow overhead of these two. It appears to be a skeletal figure made out of ashes. It has 6 arms, 2 legs, and 3 eye sockets. The 2 eye sockets are in place of where you would find it on a regular skeleton. And the third appears to be on the forehead, or on the forehead part of the skull. It seems that this figure has not noticed you yet.
do you
Or
mind
at all, rather.
writing that down in text chat so that I can... I'm sorry, it's one of
Yes.
those where
It's a Dark Souls boss.
I should probably be writing this down.
Hold on, I can post this in chat for you. Like that.
And what were the
Okay.
the names of the 2 characters, or did we not catch that?
You
One
do
is
not know.
well. He
You
said
don't
one.
know the name of the woman, but the guy is James Holly Whitley. And I will post his name for spelling purposes. There you go. But while you're typing that, James reaches into his coat pocket and pulls out a small envelope that appears to be filled with cash. Here you go. This should last you the week. Don't go spending it all on your new friends, all right? But I'm sure you guys are just, spreading the wealth, as it were. How's that new art project coming away? Shut the fuck up, asshole.
So, alright, so was... bleh, words. Is Whitley the artist here, or is that his sister?
What's it? James Holly Whitley is the guy that Tyson told you to trail.
I know, but was it him or his sister that said good luck with the art project?
That would be James, who said, "How's that art
okay.
project coming along, by the way?" Yep. Look, I know you enjoy the whole starving artist bullshit, but come on, it's time to grow up already. I mean, just look at me. 10 years in the real estate agency, and sure, I may not be part of any big broking company, but I still got a name for myself, That's not
10 years in Detroit?
That's not the point here. We all have a part to play in this. You, me, the others, we all need to be putting our part in. For her. For everyone. You still believe in all that religious bullshit? Come on, Holly. This isn't like you. What? But then how do you explain this? Your power. My power. What, you think this just came out of nowhere? This is something new? What the fuck do you think it could be, then? I mean, yeah, maybe she's on to something, but hey, doesn't matter if she's right on her whole religious scheme or not. We still got this awesome power, no? So I'm gonna use it to the best of my abilities, and hey, I'm sure it's gonna make me a rich motherfucker. Ah, you're so greedy, asshole. She swipes the envelope out of his hands. Just, What? Do you want to meet here again next week, or are you gonna be off in Boston or something? I don't know yet. I gotta visit one of our friends down south and figure out where to go from there.
While
Be seeing you, Holly.
While this is happening, Tyson is using Linkin Park to make himself light enough to sink through the floor.
Oh, okay.
And has been approaching them from underneath.
Okay, noted.
Wait, aren't we, far away?
JK is just...
Sorry, my audio thing turned off for a second. What was that, Corp?
JK's just... Okay, hold on. Sorry.
I thought we were far away. Also, just to post, sorry for all the clacking. I literally wrote 2 paragraphs.
You're fine.
Perfectly great. I'm gonna need to start taking more notes myself.
Well, it's one of those where, since my ability is essentially being the note taker and tailing people.
Since I have to be, since I'm freed from this responsibility.
Guys. So, Sergeant Radiohead kind of told me that there's this weird there's this weird gargoyle-looking creature with them as well. I'm not sure if that's James's stand or it might be his sister's. Question, can anybody else hear Radiohead through what I have, or do I have to relate to them?
I'll say that there is some minor audio leak from your headphones, so they would be at least close enough to hear what's going on from the transmission.
This actually begs the question.
Yes. Is this an empty? This is like a food court? You said, right? Where you guys are at, it's like a restaurant way, but where James and Holly are at, these two are they're a little outside of that area.
So the full name is James Holly Whitley, then,
James
right?
Holly Whitley.
Okay, just want to make sure, because
Holly
makes me think it's the sister's name for a second. That's why I just wanted to.
Yeah.
And like where they are, they're outside it. Sat somewhere, or they sat?
They're standing. What's it? How do I phrase this? They're kind of standing off into a sort of not entirely a nature pathway, but away from the restaurant area itself and into a sort of private part of the of Newburyport, or Newburyport rather.
Hey Jake, where did Tyson go?
You see Tyson, the tip of Tyson's head as he's falling through the floor and sinking and walking towards these guys. No clipping like a Gmod character.
Okay.
Meanwhile, want to treat me to some spicy ramen?
I don't think we have time for that, Jake.
Yeah, you seem to have bigger problems on your hands, because it seems that the skeletal figure is now looking directly at Sergeant Radiohead. The woman's expression seems to has changed to something of fright, and her complexion has gotten a shade lighter. Shit.
All right, so guys, we know who the stand owner of that thing was. It's not James Holly Whitley, but her sisters. Radiohead? Evasive maneuvers.
Yes, sir. Aye, Captain.
Don't come back until you feel like you're safe to come back.
Right before Sergeant Radiohead is making evasive maneuvers, you catch a quick glimpse of the woman running away.
And that is when Tyson's hands, or rather Lincoln Park's hands, pop out of the ground and try and grab her.
Oh, you're okay. All right.
All right, I'll be right back. I need a knife. And then JK will run into one of the restaurants and ask for silverware.
All right, I'm gonna, let's see. For Tyson, I'm going to ask for what role would you, or what stat would you want for this?
Probably speed.
Okay, this woman's gonna be using speed as well, and oh boy.
But this is just her, right? And humans use D unless otherwise.
Oh yeah, actually, yeah, that is correct. Which, yeah. So 2d20 lowest result.
And mine is, oh my, okay!
That is a definite success. I mean, it's not gonna matter unless, yeah, it doesn't matter.
Question, how do you get modifiers is my question.
So modifiers come from techniques, impulses, and goals.
Okay.
Yes.
And we can gain goals throughout. Do we have to use potential to gain those goals?
No.
I don't think so, no.
Is this
Okay.
is it additive? Are the rolls additive, or are you just taking the highest one? By the way, I forgot.
Picking the highest.
Yeah, it's because I was confused by this.
Yeah, if you have an E stat, you roll 3d20, you take the lowest. D is 2d20, take the lowest.
Well, yeah, I know
is
that. I
roll
just
1d20.
saw the 13 plus 14, and I got confused.
Oh, yeah, no, we're just... I forget how to do that, so it's
Keep
one of those where
you
I'm
just
rolling.
type in KH1. Well, after you roll the number,
Kick
you
highest
type roll the number, and then you type in like on the same line KH1
If you want to,
for
yes.
highest for the highest, and
Lowest.
then KL1 for lowest.
Indeed. But Tyson, you grab this woman's foot and she just face plants onto the floor.
All right, and you just hear muffled from the ground. Boom!
James looks very shocked at this. What the fuck? Let's see. Let's see. So you told Sergeant Radiohead to get out of there, yes? Dan?
Yeah,
Okay.
I told him to get out if he's being followed.
Okay.
I'm trying to use the restaurants as like because I know some restaurants are like, I don't know if each house is a different restaurant, or if some of these houses are like big restaurants that are connected. So I'm essentially trying to find a route where I can approach them from behind without being seen like immediately.
And Dan is now confused because the three...
I'm also grabbing
the two
silverware.
people he was with are now gone.
Well,
And he's
you
like,
see one. You see Tyson's head poking out of the ground now.
Well, I'm not sure. We were pretty far away, right?
Somewhat. But if Tyson was following Sergeant Radiohead,
Yeah, he
or at
went off
least
in the same
James,
direction.
then presumably it would be at the same pace as at least what James was walking at, or at least be able enough to catch up to James.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be following him because I'd be teaching in all my focus on
Yes.
Radiohead.
You yourself would not physically be there, yes, but it wouldn't take you an extremely long time
To get
to
there.
get there. Yeah, it would just take you 3 minutes
Like
maximum.
a turn or two.
3 minutes maximum it would take you.
Oh, that's the entire combat then.
No, it won't be. Trust me.
Okay.
So, what's it? Tyson, are you gonna look in James's direction by chance? Okay, well, you look at James, and you see floating right next to James a white porcelain mask with its mouthpiece sewn shut. James is going to grab it, or grab the mask, and get a knife out from his coat pocket. Don't you dare take another fucking move.
Answers now. Who the hell are you?
Fuck your answers. You're not the one with the bomb in his hand.
The what?
Oh. Well, I'll make you a deal then. Take one step closer to me, and we all go to hell together. How about that shit for brains? The
So-
girls go.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, no. You go ahead.
Now, when you said he's pointing a knife at himself.
No, at the mask.
Okay.
The porcelain mask with its mouth sewn shut.
Yeah. Yeah, and JK sees is hearing all of this from the windowed restaurants just inside, sneakily looking through. And then seeing this decides, okay, new plan. And then drops the knife and grabs a bottle of gin.
Okay.
All right, scalpel approach. Let's go.
All right. The girl.
And then starts chugging it and walking towards the exit.
This is gonna be interesting.
God.
All right. This is gonna be interesting. All right. The girl kind of raises herself to at least be able to look around. James, don't do it. Not here. What, you think I'm just gonna stand here and let this asshole try and ruin everything? No. Fuck that. So what's it gonna be? You gonna let her go and fuck right off? Or are we gonna have some fun? He is talking to you at this point, Tyson.
You're gonna tell me where the fuck my kids are, asshole.
You don't do you know exactly how little that lowers the numbers?
Narrows it down.
But I see now what this is about, huh? Okay.
I guess I'm over here then.
Yeah, you would be right next to her. Well, I'll tell you this much. If you're how long have you been looking for your kids, huh? James, shut up, Holly.
What did you do to them, you fucker?
Me? Oh, I didn't do a damn thing. No. For that, you would have to talk to our boss. But she's a little busy right now. I mean, she's always fucking busy, but that's beyond the point here. So, your kids are either fine or rotting. There's no two ways about it.
And I think that's the point. I take a few steps forward.
And he is going to slice the... He's going to...
Before he does, Jay walks out from the second exit of this restaurant.
All right.
Just bottoms up bottle of gin. Stumbling, just sort of stumbling around, making a lot of noise. He's like, "Ooh, the check cleared. I'm rich. I tell you, rich.
Goodness.
Yoo-hoo! I'm gonna be the greatest of all time. You wait. Oh man. Take it up, mister. This is a time for a celebration, man.
My goodness.
You look like you need some booze, sir. I will tell you this. There's nothing in this world that can't be fixed with alcohol. Look at me, you can tell I've had a lot of trouble in my life. I've had a lot of problems. I've had a lot of difficulty. But you know what? Life's worth living after all, because I could just drink it away, baby. That's right.
We're underage. That is Tyson's only reaction.
I'm just getting real friendly with him.
Right.
Like, got my arm around him. Was like, man, let me tell you. There's just some things in life you gotta take in stride. You just take one look at it all and get a good look at this big panorama we live on. And you just, take it all in. We have so much time. We have way too much time. We don't know what to do with it. It's just so intense. That's why so many people feel depressed, There's just not enough. There's just not enough options. There's just too many options. They can't get ready. And so what's his response to me walking up and hugging him essentially with this bottle of gin?
He is going to continue to cut, or he is rather going to cut.
Take a swig of this, and then I with the word drunk.
Oh goodness!
With the sensation of being drunk,
Yes.
All right.
I will activate. I will place the soda can close to his lips.
All right. I will need a. Would you say this is what stat would you say you're rolling for this?
I think it would be precision.
Okay, James is going to roll speed.
So what do you got? So what do we do for this? My precision's B, by the way.
Yes, but considering you're drunk,
give him a -1 grade penalty, I'm guessing.
that is going to be and how much did You said you downed an entire bottle of gin, yes?
Well, not an entire bottle. I was doing them in I did that in halves, just enough that I would get drunk off of it.
Okay, so since
it's mostly full. It's mostly for show.
Okay, so I'm gonna say that is a minus. Oh goodness, that would be a -2 to your roll then because you're drunk.
Okay, so it would still be 2d20 keep highest one.
Yeah,
right?
it doesn't affect the stat number. It affects your roll, which is
that's
a
that's an 8.
And James is going to roll his speed, which, considering he himself is doing the speed, will be this.
Oh.
Oh my god!
Come on, man!
It's a tie.
Oh, okay. Thank God. I thought the 20 was the.
No, it's James himself, not his stand. So.
Okay.
So it's.
Yeah,
I need to look at the thing for this. Because this is technically a contest. Okay, then nothing has happened. You didn't hit him with the can, but you messed up James's thing, or James's like motion enough to where he doesn't cut the strings on the porcelain mask.
Hey, while this is happening, I have an idea on how to attack him.
All right.
I'm gonna throw his sister at him.
Oh, all right. What do you want to use for that exactly?
Power!
Power? Okay.
And I yell and I'm like, so this is I can't yell at you immediately because that would be too
correct.
That would be too slow.
Not immediately. Also, considering Holly considering the sister is not expecting this. Actually, no, I said the name. Considering the sister is not expecting this, I will not consider this a contest. You just roll. Which that is a 13, which is a success.
Cool!
Well, it's a moderate success. So you're just going to launch the sister at James.
Yes. To
all right.
Smack him away from the mask, if at all possible.
All right. I'll say, yeah, you do succeed in that. The but in this, however, is that you also hit JK into the pile of people.
Okay. That
So
sounds like a good
I'm fine with
compromise.
this.
But yeah,
I get hurt. I get hurt a lot in this campaign. I'm noticing.
I'll say these two. Let's see. Yeah, these two would be taking some damage from this, considering.
Oh, and by the way, she's hyperdense and sinking into the ground now.
Oh, lovely. Okay, so hold on. Let me write that condition real quick. Hyper dense. Let's see. I'll say, yeah. Considering your power. Taking your power into account, this is going to hit these two pretty hard. And okay, that has been put into account, please.
I hope I didn't just one-shot this encounter.
No, you didn't. You didn't.
Okay, good.
All right. Cora or Dan, you're the only one. Well, you're one of the only people who hasn't really acted yet. What is there anything you're going to do exactly? Because I'm going to say at this point, given JK's little monologue, you're able to get here at this point.
Okay. I'm going to try to get my get Sergeant Radiohead back, so that I can switch out.
Yep.
But I'm just gonna observe the situation and act a little dumb and say, "Hey, what are you guys doing?"
Yeah, at this point, just come across the yeet combo.
Yeah.
I am going to act as if I don't see the stands.
Okay.
You see, this is my ruse. They don't know I'm a stand user. Can somebody tell me what's going on here? Why is she on the ground?
And then you see her sink into the floor.
Yeah. Ollie's gonna be.
I pull out a
gonna
whistle and start blowing it.
You're gonna be blowing it.
What?
All right. What is supposed to be occurring from this? I'm curious.
Oh, to grab people around because it is a whistle to blow if there is an assault happening.
Oh, one of those
Yes.
whistles. Okay, I see. Well,
Wait, are you trying to get us arrested?
Well, it's gonna take a little bit for some people to get here. However, you do hear some mumblings somewhat nearby, but no one's exactly caught eyes yet. So, okay. So I have a question specifically for Tyson on the hyperdensity. Would the sister still be able to technically move around?
Yeah,
Okay. And you're saying that
not
she is
super
submerged.
great, but
Yes, but she is submerged into the ground like a Yamcha pit, or just like similar to you.
like Yamcha if he kept going.
Okay. Shay K, I'm gonna say you're able to technically see this too. You see the woman, albeit very strugglingly, take out a notebook and a pencil.
Oh my god, she has the frickin' death note.
She's going to be writing. She's going to be drawing something.
She has the scribble knots death note.
She is. Oh, are you going to do something?
No, I was just gonna say your art is very pretty, lady. I appreciate it.
The art she's
You
going to.
got a
Oh, sorry. Continue.
no, just say you got a lot of you got a bright future ahead of you. You go, girl, get 'em.
The drawing she is making appears to be a storm cloud that is raining knives.
Oh,
Is that allegorical or is that literal?
You think quite literal, as there is a storm cloud appearing right above all of you.
All of us, including herself and her brother and me.
Yes, everyone
Including
around.
Dan, who is blowing a whistle?
Including Dan. It is affecting the entire area.
Question.
Yes.
Is this something that normal people would be able to see, being the knife rain cloud?
Do you...
What happens?
I'm gonna say it's a
What
little
happened?
too early to tell right now.
What happens if I spill gin on her notebook?
Act as if I don't see it.
I'm gonna try and do something to stop.
Continue the
I'm-
bit.
Lincoln Park is going to hyper lighten as big of a piece of cobblestone, like from the map below us, as he
Yep.
can, and yeet it through the air in an effort to block whatever these projectiles are going to be.
Okay. So you're just
I'm
preparing
under her.
yourself.
Yeah,
Question,
I'm-
Radiohead
I am
back?
under her.
Specifically
Sergeant
trying to protect the child, not so concerned about the other two.
That is fine. And yes, Dan, Sergeant Radiohead is back with you at this point.
I'm not a child. I'm the same age as Dan.
Can I stealthily use my debuff one to get into her using submerge?
I'll say that since you technically haven't made a turn yet, you're gonna use the debuff one, yeah?
Yeah, to go into her to reduce her mentality a bit.
Yeah, you can do that. She's not gonna contest against you on
No,
this, so
I'm
you
sinking
can-
into the earth metaphorically and literally.
So you can just roll for that and let's see what happens.
Alright, can I
Damn!
use precision since I'm trying to be...
Yes, since you're trying to specifically get inside of her, then yes, you can use precision.
17.
17.
So-
That is a definite success. So yeah, you're able to get one of your other submarines inside of her body.
Okay. So basically this just debuffs her and most likely will weaken her ability to use her stand effectively.
Let me look at your specific thing.
I don't have anything specific
Oh, okay.
there yet.
Causes a bleeding effect and will cause losing will to fight.
I
just
will
need
get rid of the bleeding effect.
Oh, you're
just-
actually gonna get rid of the bleeding effect?
Yes, because I want the other one to be able to
Okay, so
to
more
actually deal effective damage.
So it's
this is going to be losing will to fight.
So this is an apathy debuff then. Okay.
Yeah, basically cause her to lose the will to fight, thus reducing her stand's overall potential power output.
Mm-hmm.
I just wanted to ask, do they know like about us beforehand? Like, did they just already know coming in?
You don't know for sure. You haven't exactly.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, I did the whole the whole pomp and circumstance just because I thought they didn't, and that's why I just wanted to come in without presenting a threat.
Hey, can we all just talk this out, I guess? I don't know what's happening here.
At this point, the knives start raining from the sky.
Oh boy.
Daggers are raining from the sky like it is a mass thunderstorm.
Is the rock protecting at all?
The rock is protecting JK, yes. But also in doing so, one of the knives hits the porcelain mask.
Oh.
Oh, come on.
Specifically, it is going to hit it's going to hit the strings. A loud scream erupts from the mask.
It's not like we were gonna get off with not showing the enemy's power.
A loud scream erupts from the mask. It is ear-piercing to all of you.
I honestly probably should have targeted James here.
So much it is piercing you so much, in fact, that you all black out.
What?
Wait.
Yeah.
You
all black
out. As I black out.
But when...
As I black out.
Yes.
Is this a party wipe thing?
I'm going to fall with the bottle of gin.
Okay.
With the bottle of gin. The bottle of gin's going to hit the ground and splatter the gin all over her notebook.
Okay.
I want to try that because I want to see what happens if I fuck up the paper the drawing is on to the point where it doesn't look like the drawing anymore. Because that shit's fucking... Because gin stains are fucked up and they stain like hell.
I should note, as I black out, I'm still in the ground.
Yes, you are. But,
no, you're dead.
But don't worry. When you wake up, you're not in the same location anymore.
What?
No, you're somewhere else. You're somewhere far more terrifying.
Oh, fuck, he wasn't kidding!
Wait, all of us?
Did drag us to hell!
Where am I? Where am I?
No, Cleveland!
Wait, what? When did we get to Detroit?
So you all wake up and find yourselves scattered around in this, what can only be described as a hellish plane of misery, torment, and fire. Also, if you look into the sky, you can see the porcelain mask, now about roughly the size of Jupiter, looking down at all of you.
Oh god, this is the state.
I immediately start screaming. This is not what I expected that to do.
Question: Do I have a count on all three
I wish
stands,
I hadn't made myself
is
drunk
the
for
one
this.
still inside her?
You can still kind of tell that that the debuff one is still with the sister.
Oh, that's kind of bad. That means I lost access to my other two stands.
Not only that, it seems you three aren't the only ones here. There appear to be civilians around you.
Oh.
I imagine they got caught in the crossfire. God damn it.
There is a rumbling in the ground, almost like an earthquake occurring. And out from the ground come nightmarish creatures from the deepest, darkest corners of your mind made manifest. Not only your guys's, but also nightmarish creatures from all the other civilians as well. They are now crawling out of the ground nearby. Let me get the totally
Do you want us to do a roundtable of what our guys' worst nightmares are?
Yes, please.
Okay, you see several undead Republican politicians.
All right. I'm gonna say they are morphed into a sort of eldritch blob of sorts.
Spooky ghosts.
Basically making up a sort of a parody of a giant human being just made up Republican congressman.
Audio listeners, you don't see this, but in order to represent these hellish abominations, our DM Alatos has pulled out spooky ghosts.
Look, I tried to find the best PNG of a ghost I could find, and this was the most adorable.
This makes it fun. This makes it spectacular.
Yes. I agree. I appreciate it very much.
It's like, yeah, I might as well use this.
So, Dan actually has a very, very big phobia of tripping balls.
Well. In that case, it's going to be basically multiple symbolic shapes of different drug archetypes, and it's going to be fused into a quadrupedal creature.
Yeah, meanwhile, the Republican ooze is just calling me slurs.
Blah, blah. My name is Nixon.
Goodness.
For
JK, what is yours by chance? What would your nightmarish creature be then, by chance?
JK's biggest fear is... I mean, I guess JK's biggest fear would be like a more metaphysical thing. You know, something like the concept of growing old and feeble and like not being able to, to do the things you want.
It just spawns Grateful Dead from Part 5.
But a close second is, but for JK, it's probably spiders.
All right, it is going to be just a large spider then, about twice the size of you.
Big centipede spider hybrid.
Yep. And then
that's classic hell imagery.
And then there's obviously just going to be random monsters around the area for the civilians. It does not take too long for the civilians just to get absolutely slaughtered by their own nightmarish entities.
Oh, so they're actually being attacked.
They are being attacked and they are being slaughtered.
I think that the very first thing Tyson does when he sees other civilians is try and send Lincoln Park in to protect them.
Okay.
At range.
Make them I'm trying to make the civilians hyper dense so that the claws of the demons just bounce off of them.
Can't pierce through.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, don't make them more. No, make them more dense.
But death hurts a lot worse in some
cases.
Yeah.
Make the demons less dense.
But okay, so you do that. Let's see. We'll go, since this is technically a new round of combat. Do you want to consider that your turn, Tyson?
Yeah, I will consider that my turn, trying to protect all the various dogs that would normally be getting their asses blown open.
So okay. I'll actually when you go to do that, I'll actually offer a weird JoJo explanation in order to possibly try to give you a hand. Tyson, listen to me. You can't make them more dense. The more dense your body is, the more pressure it puts on your skeleton. You can't. It hurt. Sure, they may be protected on the outside, but they're actively harmed on the inside. You can't be careless. Your power's too all-encompassing. You gotta... Here's what my tip is. When the body experiences atrophy, it becomes less dense. So what you gotta do is make the demons' bodies less dense. It'll simulate a state of muscular dystrophy. They'll become weak like old men.
I have no idea how a teenager knows this, but sure! And I'll do that to the demons instead.
Alright. So you're going to do that
The
instead.
demons will start flying up into the sky.
Yes, not only do, when they try to attack their prey, do they just instantly break a limb clean off, well, not clean, but completely off. Not just
They crumble a
crack,
bit.
but their limb just completely poofs into nothing. But yeah, they also fly into the giant porcelain mask.
You also hear Tyson yelling, something, conquering your demons. On a one-liner.
It appears everyone, the civilians, are just kind of in a catatonic state. They don't really know what's going on. They are too much in shock and overwhelmed by the situation.
Yeah, they just saw the forces of hell ream in and try and rend them limb from limb, only to just anticlimactically disintegrate.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. All right. JK, Dan, what are your turns?
I should note, this leaves me perfectly open to attack.
Yeah, it sure does. But we'll get to that here soon.
I'm not sure.
You have your nightmare creature literally right next to you.
I'm going to
Same with JK
run.
and Tyson.
I'm going to. I'm going to. Quickly try to devise a plan of direction towards that the guy who did this, or this actually better idea, the sister.
You cannot currently
Your
see the brother and
sister,
sister.
Joey!
You cannot currently see the brother and sister at this point.
Okay, so I'm just gonna run away toward Dan
Okay.
and see or run away toward Dan and see if his ghost tries chasing me too.
So you're gonna try and aggro Dan's nightmare creature.
Or I'll try to I'll try to run and see if they catch up, because I still have the ability to make them drunk by even on the run, because I can spray my mist behind me
You can, yes.
while I'm running.
Are you going to do that?
We'll see if they run to me.
So yours is going to run after you, yes. Dan's is not going to run after you.
And then after confirming that, I'll spray the ghost with drunk juice.
Okay. What are you going to roll for that?
I guess speed, because I'm doing it on the run.
Okay. It is going to use speed as a contest to try and ram you.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, that's 3d30, sorry.
Not quite. If only. That would have been a critical success, but not quite.
I remember I have seen a 30-sided dice once. It's wild.
Okay, gotta beat a 16. That doesn't beat it. That's a 10.
Goodness sakes, you both tied.
Oh shit, he is the lowest one?
Yeah.
Sheesh.
Whoa.
So the action cancels out, and it doesn't. None of you succeed. The spider centipede doesn't hit you, but you also don't get it drunk.
Shit. Dan!
All right.
Sorry, I yelled that too close to the mic.
You're
But
fine.
yeah, Dan. I yelled, Dan! I try to yell a conversation at Dan.
Yeah?
We have to find the user!
Shit. I am going to see if I can force the woman that I have my stand-in to beg to have this stopped.
I'm curious on what stat you're gonna try and use for that.
Mind control?
Would it make more sense to try to sense for her, since it's still burrowed in. Because, like, you can tell where your stuff is, right?
Yeah. For
Yeah.
Dan's particular instance, you would be able to tell the direction of where the other submarine is at.
I'm going to try to do that then.
Okay, you're able to sense that the other submarine is roughly northeast of your current position. Not too terribly far.
All right. So I am just trying to... So it would be up to the right.
Upright, yes.
Guys, follow me and try to dodge!
Where's the user?
Up and to the right! Northeast!
Alright. Let's try to form a distraction. If we can find them, we can figure out how to stop this
Are
mess.
you gonna use that as your action there, Dan?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I tell him, by the way, I think our ghosts are locked to us specifically. I tried running past yours and it didn't aggro to me.
I kind of don't want to test a theory in my brain because it could get us killed.
All right.
That's fine. As long as you can keep your guy busy, it's okay.
So, if you're going to consider that your action, Dan, we will go to their roles.
Okay.
So first, we will have Tyson's Abomination attack first. They are going to just try and slam you into the ground, Tyson.
And they're going to try and remove my health care along with it.
Indeed. So they'll just be using straight power for that. So,
Now, the Devil
Would you
Edge, the good thing about Lincoln Park being low range is that it's always close to me. Can I block with my stand?
Yes, you can use a contest for this if you want.
I will. Let's go with durability.
All right.
Was it supposed to roll a d10?
No, or actually yes, or no, it was not. That is my bad. If only. No, you moron! Come on. Oh, all right. Let's see. So I'm guessing that is take the highest there, Tyson.
Yep, that's a B durability.
Okay. So yeah, you're able to easily block this. This is no match for the power of Lincoln Park.
Truly, the way that truly this machine kills fascists.
Oh my goodness.
All right, and as the Republican politicians are attempting to ooze me to death, I look over and say, "We'll all outlive you, assholes!"
Oh goodness. All right, Dan, yours is going to try and remind me what yours looks like again. Apologies. Your abomination, Danathan.
Oh, shoot, yeah, sorry. It is, as you said, it is a bunch of psychedelic things.
Oh, yeah, yes, that's right. A bunch of psychedelic symbols made up into one quadrupedal creature. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's going to try and take a swipe at you. It will use speed for that. Would you like to make a contest out of this?
Sure.
Okay. What will you use? What stat are you going to use for this contest?
I am going to use speed.
Speed. Okay, it's a speed versus speed.
Oh, wow, that thing's fast.
What is our momentum? We've been forgetting to track that.
Yes.
Okay, so that's
that
made
is-
of momentum.
That is a thing I need to keep
Can
remembering as well. Thank you.
I challenge this with precision now.
Hold on 1 second. Let me put on the momentums of everyone. So you definitely are getting a -1 momentum. You haven't really rolled for anything, have you? No. Let's see. I'm gonna say, Dan, you would have... No, it would be... Hold on, because you got that positive earlier. I think you have 0 momentum at this point. With
Yes,
that
you're right, because I had moderate... Well, no, I had 2 successes.
I think
I
I've
had a moderate success and a perfect success.
I think I've succeeded in all my rolls so far. So
You have.
I would
So
have
you would-
+1, so I'd be going
Yes.
to 0 now.
Well, no, I'm counting the, you had 2 successes. I'm counting that one failure as your -1, so you would have +1 momentum.
Oh, okay.
And, yes, you said you have succeeded in all your rolls thus far, and you have, so that would be, what, 2 momentum in total?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. And then, JK, I believe your momentum is -2, if I recall.
Momentums are
you've...
pluses or minuses to all rolls.
What's it? Is it to all roll? Let me double check. I thought it was just for the feint and other stuff, but I will double check myself on that. Just in case. And in this case, depending on the character, is applied as a penalty or bonus to all action rolls. Yes, you are correct. Okay. All right. So in that case, with that in mind, since then you haven't really done anything. But either way, it is going to succeed in its attack. And it will do, let me see. Where in the world is it? It is going to do, it will do 4 damage to you, Dan. Which, by the way, after the fight with all guns blazing, you all have max health again. I should have mentioned that.
That's good.
Yes. So, Dan, you have 6 health at this point.
Do we have any by the way, I wanted to ask you about
Yes.
momentum.
Mm-hmm.
Do we, if we tie, do any of us get negative momentum?
If you tie, no one gets any momentum.
Okay.
But let's see. And then, JK, yours is going to try and attack as well.
So wait, what happened to me? I'm sorry. Brain cut out.
You took 4 damage. So you have 6 health now.
Yeah, that's a lot of damage, actually. Oh, God.
Let's see.
Did I take any injuries from it?
You took... Let's see. You would have taken 1 light injury.
Where at?
So your injury, probably your leg. Your left leg.
Okay. All right, thank you. Sorry.
Yep, no problem. You're good. All right. So, and then JK, yours is going to try and attack you as well. It is going to try... It's going to try and... Let's see. Yours is a giant centipede spider hybrid. Let's see. And you're against that thing. Or rather, you're on top of that thing. I'm going to say it's going to try and shoot webbing at you. It will use precision. Would you like to make a contest out of this?
Yeah, sure. Can I roll speed again?
You can if you want to, yes.
Okay, I'll try to tumble out of the way. Try to get through. It's very important. I'm trying to find those the stand user because I want to. Oh my god!
Oh my goodness sakes!
Did we tie again?
Considering this thing technically has -1 momentum. No, it doesn't. You do not. You do not tie. You succeed.
Woo!
So you avoid in getting out of the way of this thing.
All right. So hopefully, I can get a bit of distance between me and him. I'm trying to get to where the user is as fast as possible.
Wait, do we see Is he here?
Yes.
You all don't physically see them, but Dan seems to have a lock on at least the sister.
Yeah, I'm going where the sister is because I'm making a bet that Wherever the sister is, the brother's probably close by.
Yep, and that will be the top of a new round. So what are all of you going to do?
Dash.
Okay.
Dash toward where I think he's going. Is that a mechanic? I'm not sure.
That is not a mechanic. I'll just say you use your turn moving.
Yeah, and make us try to get as close to them as I possibly can. Try to possibly try to like, how do I say this?
Get within attack range of them at least.
Try to.
Okay, let's see. What is the range of your stand? It's a C. Okay.
C.
I can't beat the shit out of you without getting within medium distance.
All right, Dan, are you going to point the rest of your party in the direction of the sister?
She's fucking right here!
Danathan?
Yeah.
Are you going to point your team in the direction of where the sister is at?
Oh, I did that already.
Okay.
Yeah, he told me.
So you're all,
he told me, so I was going where he told me.
Okay, good. Just wanted to clarify. So yes, are you going to follow JK to where the sister is?
Yeah.
Okay, Tyson, will you do the same?
Well, are the civilians' ghosts gone?
Yes, the civilians' ghosts have all completely disappeared at this point. They have either died due to the lack of density and just crumble into nothingness, or are floating towards the giant porcelain mask in the sky.
Yeah, that did happen with one Bionicle monster. They increased its density so much it disintegrated.
Mm-hmm.
It was really cool. Anyway, Bionicle's great.
Yes, it is.
So, after making sure they're alright, I said, just take cover! And then I lighten my density, I hyper-lighten my own density and launch myself, flying through the air with a kick.
Sheesh. All right.
Rocketing towards them like the Black Adam gif.
Let me get your token over here. There we go. So with that, it's going to take some time.
This is me right now.
So with your all of moving, you do eventually come across the brother and sister once again. What appears to be the aftermath of a very bloody battle with their own personal entities. It is no surprise of what these abominations are, because they're holding the heads of them in their hand. James appears to be holding a monstrous form of his sister, while the sister is holding the head of a monstrous form of her brother.
Oh.
Oh god, they fear each other.
They kind of look at you. Well, welcome to Horrorwood, ladies and gentlemen. You're such an ass. Shut the fuck up. Now, seems surprised you're all still alive at this point. Usually, welcome to Horrorwood usually kills the people here at this rate.
At this point, Lincoln Park is fully visible and posing very menacingly at both of them.
That would explain the ground thing earlier. Okay.
You are a fucking asshole.
You just tried to kill a shitload of people.
I've never had to run this fast.
You're the one who decided to fuck everything up for me.
And you're the one who pulled the pin on this grenade and tried to send everyone to hell.
Damn right.
I'm just an insurance salesman. I have no right in this world of weird bullshit and magic, but I do know that I'm supposed to protect people. That's my job. And if it means putting you in the ground, then so be it. Now let's cash out your policy! Lincoln Park!
Oh boy, alright.
And I put my hand like in front of Dan. I'll go, I have never in my life had to run like that before. I've never in my fucking life been as tired as this. I am pretty much really surprised that I can stand on two legs at this fucking point in time. You fucking assholes. You fucking assholes want to fuck with me? You want to fuck with me? I got a grenade of my own, motherfucker, and I hold my fucking can up to like in front of him. And you don't want to fucking know what happens to you when I pull this pin.
As the little man in the
So
can
can I-
have anything to say on this matter.
So you're gonna fucking tell us how to stop this bullshit, or I'm gonna fucking do it.
Holly will actually take a step forward on this one and look at you. There's only 2 ways to get out of Welcome to Horrorwood's pocket dimension. Die, or beat my brother's ass.
Oh,
Perfect.
It is.
Which I don't, as much as I don't mind that. In fact, I would enjoy to see it, but you have no idea the stakes that we're going through here. I'm sorry, but this is the Ashes of Eden.
Hey,
Explain
aren't
later.
you're trapped in here too? Until you do that?
And by the way, the new word on the can is tired.
When she, I should mention, when she says Ashes of Eden, you all see the same skeletal figure that Dan had seen through radio, that's through Sergeant Radiohead earlier. But it is the top of it is the top of the round, basically. Since it would basically take the entire turn for your own abominations to catch up to you. So what are you all going to do?
Well, the abominations are here too now, right?
Yeah, at this point, they are here.
How close is the Republican politician Mass to me?
I'm gonna go ahead and run. I'm gonna go ahead and so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull the pin on my tired grenade.
All right, real quick before that, to answer your question, Tyson, it's in your stand's fighting range.
Excellent.
It's not directly next.
Back
it's
on
not
that. More info on that on my turn.
Yeah, but all right, JK, what's your plan here, bud? You're pulling the pin on
Cover
your
me.
tired. Who are you going to use that against?
Well, the thing is, it's an area of effect attack.
Oh boy!
It's a bomb. It's a bomb. It's like it's a bomb. It's literally a Pepsi can grenade.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it at them both.
Oh.
I'm gonna make them so tired they can't stand up.
For this, since you're throwing it towards a certain target, I'll say roll precision for this.
Okay.
And then, these two are gonna make Actually, I don't think they can both make contests on this. Actually, no, they can because we already did that with.
It affects them both.
Yeah, so we'll have them both do a contest of their own. They're both going to try and do that. Which let's see how you do. Goodness sakes alive!
God,
okay.
Fucking damn it!
And how about you? You are not so lucky. Okay.
Who's who?
Well, so Holly is able, the sister, rather, is able to dodge out of the way. James is not so lucky. He gets caught in the mist. So what exactly is your mist's ability? Or what is the intended effect, I should say?
So have you ever if you've ever done a long period of exercise, like a really long period, like a period you're not physically prepared to do, your heart starts palpitating at an alarming rate. You start sweating like crazy. You're sweating insanely hard. All of the limbs in your body you're like shaking involuntarily. Your legs can't keep up, straight up can't keep up with the weight of your body because they've spent so long doing an activity. They're in a way you're so tired you feel completely incapable of standing up. And then I imagine, and as I want it to happen, he falls either on his knees or on his back, wherever. The point is, he essentially becomes unable to counterattack, like incapacitated. He can only move or perform an action. He can't do both.
Okay, so you've basically made him. Yeah, you've super exhausted him at this point, basically.
Yeah.
Am I understanding that correctly? You're super
Which
exhausting
opens him up perfectly for what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to put him in a position where he can't counterattack, and then just let Tyson fucking beat the fucking shit out of him.
I have an idea for a deliciously ironic attack. Remember when I threw his sister at him?
Sure did.
His sister was just a human being. Not really the most aerodynamic projectile designed to deal much damage. This horrifying Junji Ito molten blob of Republican politicians behind me, on the other hand. Now, if they were increased to hyperdensity via Linkin Park and yeeted at him and he was engulfed in their mass, that would do a lot of damage, now wouldn't it? Both from the impact and from getting clawed by very confused, bony-handed assholes who want to cut our economics.
Indeed, and I'm gonna say James is too tired to even make a contest out of this, so feel free to roll. I'm guessing you're going to use power.
Oh, hell yeah, I am, with my +2 momentum.
All right.
Kick his fucking ass! Do it now!
So with that is definitely going to be a success. You're going to
11.
pick up this amorphic blob of past and present Republican Party politicians.
He looks up to see the face of Ted Cruz staring back at him.
As it just flattens James.
You're going to... Forget hell, you're going to Cancun!
Oh my goodness. And here's the interesting thing. Here's the interesting part. As it crushes James, both the monsters and the world around you begin to melt away. They melt away into back where you were once before. It's like you had woken up from a dream.
I'm still on the floor.
You are still in the floor. James appears to be TK'd. The sister, on the other hand, is not. She still has the hyperdensity on her. Yeah. And the debuff, which I've been keeping a track of that count. Also, Tyson, feel free to get a +1 momentum for that throw.
I'm at 3 now.
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
I guess I will be at +1 momentum as well. But +2, I guess, because I succeeded on the other one too.
Yes, you did. So yeah, the sister is back up.
Okay, lady, come on.
And you're all up.
That's fucked up. Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me with this shit.
You know, as much of a piece of shit as he is, you should have listened.
Why?
Doesn't matter. Alright. Well...
Whoa. Come on. Hold on. Why the hell are we fighting anyway?
Well, you clearly have something against us. And our mission is too big to let 3 people like you get in our way.
Well, we don't have anything against you. We don't have against you.
I do.
We're just a bunch of people trying to find answers. A lot has happened. A lot's happened, and I can tell you guys aren't, entirely walking out on the rosy street here. It doesn't have to end in just us beating the crap out of each other and then moving on.
Yes, it does.
We could shut up. Look, all we're trying to do is find out where our friends are. And we can tell that you guys might know something about that. We don't want to cause you too much trouble. We're just trying to get some leads here. So, out of you and your brother, you definitely seem like the more reasonable one. So, just humor me, will ya?
I'll agree with you on that last part, but I'm afraid you don't understand. She's going to drop the gin-soaked notebook, and she's going to tear a piece of fabric from the collar of her shirt. We're both too deep in this shit just to back out now. We all are. Even all of you. See, I don't know how you three got...
Who are you?
I don't know
where am I?
I don't know how you three got your stands, but it doesn't really matter at this point.
Wait, what's a stand?
Either she paid you a visit, or she didn't. I don't care at this point.
Who?
Are you talking about the
She's
snake?
clearly not paying attention to you.
What?
Are you talking about the snake?
She kind of raises an eyebrow at
The
that.
Clockwork Man?
I don't know anything about any clockwork, but yeah, that sounds like her, all right. The snake? That's her. I don't know why she gave at least 2 of you stands, but I guess it doesn't matter at this point.
Wait, how do you
Look.
know I have a stand?
She's going-
All right, look.
What's it? She's going to be at least at this point, attempting to draw something on the piece of fabric.
Is there really no way?
I will allow
Is
you.
there really no?
I will allow you all to make an action if you want.
I would like to do a venture.
Oh, you're going to do a venture? Okay.
So I'd like to cash in all 3 of my positive momentum.
Yep.
And during all of this, Tyson has been quiet, but the one bark sounded oddly close. He has been walking forward this whole time through the earth, and is now right behind her. And at this point, Lincoln Park grabs the writing surface she was trying to go and makes it float away.
Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see. Take it as normal, but you don't take any advantage from when rolling additionally. Can't predict her fate. Instead, losing. Okay. So you're going to be doing a venture on this. Yes.
Yes.
All right.
I'm
so
putting my
let's
all
see.
into this. You were too distracted by the children screaming and howling at her to notice the adults doing things.
And since she was too distracted, it won't be a contest, so you automatically succeed.
Lincoln Park has already touched your bit of cloak, whatever that is.
Or pen, rather.
And the fabric's going to just fly away.
Or I guess she was trying to write it. If she was trying to draw it with a pen or
This
whatever,
whole
the
fight
pen
is
also floats
them
away.
trying to use their stand abilities and us continually corn-cobbing them. It's incredibly funny.
It is.
They got sucking us off to hell because step 1 has to succeed, but beyond that, we have just been completely, I do something no. I do something no. I'm gonna try and kill, no.
You're not allowed. Oh goodness! So what are you doing exactly with your venture? You're just
In addition to that,
yeah.
anything else that potentially could be written on, because Lincoln Park has other limbs.
Mm-hmm.
They are rapid strike pressure pointing, anything that looks like it could be written on her outfit, and they are going so hyper light, they evaporate.
All right. So you're effectively getting rid of her vest. She still has her jacket on
Yeah.
and her pants. But yeah, her vest is just gone.
Your ability works via writing stuff, that's fairly clear. Good luck using that without anything to use it on.
If I'm being honest.
So when you say
yes.
So when you say we're too deep in this, what do you mean?
I imagine you're saying this, you're yelling this down to the hole in the ground she's in.
The pen's a way to keep me grounded. But I guess I'll have to be a bit more free flow now, won't I? At this point,
When I talk to you, what do you hear, lady?
let's see. Can I?
It's impossible to meet one normal person in this fucking trip.
At
One normal person.
At this point, behind you, Tyson, is going to appear a very cartoonish render of her brother.
Oh god.
It is quite clear. It is quite clear this is not an actual human being, but more of like a very, very poorly drawn 80s style, artistic rendition.
I'm being attacked by an Invader Zim character
of her brother.
All right, and my stand is currently busy getting rid of her writing surfaces, so I am defenseless.
Yes. However, JK and Dan have yet to make their turn.
So what is the debuff really doing to her?
Let's see. I have it written down, but unfortunately she hasn't been able to, do anything to apply those debuffs yet. Give it literally after your turn. The debuffs are there. She just hasn't done anything to apply those yet. Keyword being yet.
I would like to try to apply those debuffs.
Alright. Well, you will have to wait until she makes an action for that. Okay. However, once you make a turn, you might find some interesting results happening from the debuff you've been putting on her.
Okay, I would like to try to take the pen away.
Okay. Let's see. Are you going to use your stand, one of your stands to
I can't
do
since
that?
I have,
I
have the one active,
right.
I can't use the other.
Yes, true.
So I'm gonna physically
right, so
do it using my D strength.
All right. She's actually not going to contest you on you taking the pen away. She's not going to contest you on that. You can just roll if you want.
She didn't need the pen to make the Johann Vasquez image show up.
Wait, so what's happening here with the stand ability? I'm sorry, brain not.
No, you're rolling to, or you're wanting to take the pen out of her hand, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just roll, whatever stat, and since it's you doing it, it would be a D stat for that.
So 2d10, and you said KH1?
Since it's a D, it would be a KL1.
KL1, okay.
But yes, JK, I believe you were saying something?
Yeah, I'm still trying to talk to... I'm still just trying to talk to her.
No, okay.
That is a definite failure. You're not able to take the pen out of her hand. But she's not going to contest you on this. JK, what are you going to do?
I'm still trying to talk to her, really.
Is that going to be your action?
I don't know, because she clearly doesn't seem to be listening to me. Trying to figure out what to do with my stand here, because I don't really have much stored. Can I only use developmental potential
for upgrading?
For upgrading.
Yes, you can
only. I can only use it for upgraded. I can't use it to give myself new abilities.
You can, but you have to activate the potential requirements for that to occur.
In Momentum 3, right?
Momentum 3, and then using it on a venture and succeeding.
Okay.
Which, hey, Tyson, you technically did that, so yeah.
I did, yeah.
So you can use your potential later.
I don't really know if it's necessary for this fight.
Okay.
Just make her float
I
away.
only have the 2 potential for this whole campaign.
I'll let you hold it if you want.
I don't see the need to spend any potential right now. This is the second session.
Okay. All right, that's fine then. So in the meanwhile, any specific action you're gonna do, JK? Or are you going to hold your action this time?
I'm gonna ask her how her stand works.
Hmm? You're going to what?
I'm gonna ask her how her stand works.
I'm gonna ask her how her stand works.
She's a JoJo villain. She has to explain how her power works in explicit detail.
Surprisingly, she is going to answer you. Funny enough. My power. Ashes of Eden. Doesn't matter if I write something on any sort of substance, or if I make it up in my mind. Anything that I wish into creation, it will exist into reality.
It is an incredibly broken ability.
But there's a drawback.
Are you sure you're not the big bad?
However, Ashes of Eden, due to its physique, there's a bit of a caveat to it. Not only to it, but the thing it makes as well.
Physique?
And then, top of the new round, or if that's all you're going to do, JK, for your action.
I'm gonna go grab what's left of the drink.
Mm-hmm.
There should be a little bit
There's still some
still
gin
left
in
in
there.
some gin. Drink the rest of it.
You're going to drink the rest of it. Okay. Can I have that debuff go from to whatever you have it? Increase the debuff by 1, please.
Okay. Now it's at that's a -3.
Yep. All right, and if you're going to just do that,
I'm just sitting next to her, drinking gin.
yep. All right.
With like native, like I'm just like standing on the like cross-legged position,
Mm-hmm.
hands on my legs,
Yep.
just looking at her do stuff, and be like, all right, if it takes you thinking to do something, try thinking through this, and then I start chugging.
Okay. Top of the new round, Tyson, Dan, JK.
Apply debuff?
Debuff has already been applied at this point.
Okay.
Hasn't she done
And
anything?
depending on what Tyson decides to do, you're gonna see what happens in full. With your
Okay, then I
debuffs.
guess I'll decide what to do. Another aspect of this is gambits, using an opponent's traits against them.
Uh-huh.
I am being chased by a cartoonish version of her brother.
Yes.
I think it's safe to say one of her traits is hatred towards her brother,
Indeed.
given that their worst fears are each other.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to predict that if she hates her brother this much as seen as a monster, this thing is going to attack me.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I'm gonna do to predict it. It's like, all right, your brother's an asshole. I get that much. He probably he's in the ring that kidnapped my children. But you really think he's some kind of Ritz from Teeth monster ghoul? I mean, he works in real estate, metaphorically, yes. But literally, you're really gonna give him that satisfaction of using his image like this? I'm gonna try and fuck with her momentum by doing this. If she is satisfying this trait, she'll get 3 to her next roll, but she will lose momentum.
Okay, and I suppose your what is your intended result from this? I'm curious. Or
My
what
intended
is your
result is have her focus on trying to punch me apart with this thing, so that her attention is squarely on me and not on the other two.
Okay, well, yes, she is going to do that, actually. So you would get or what's it? So that would be...
-1 to her momentum, but
Yes.
she gets +3 to her next roll.
But she gets a +3 to her next roll. Something tells me that won't be something too difficult in the end. All right. So are you going to try and attack this thing?
I am going to stand my ground and protect against this thing, because I think that it has to keep the focus on me in order to leave her open, is my understanding of the situation.
Okay. So you're just gonna be just sort of ready for this thing then?
Yep.
Then what's it? Dan, are you going to make an action?
Nah, I have no idea what I can do in this situation.
Okay. And then JK, I presuming you're still chugging.
I finished chugging.
Okay.
Drunk is back. Very drunk is now on the bottle.
Are we gonna do
on the can?
Are we gonna okay? If you're just gonna finish it off, I'll say stick with the -3 for now, for right now anyway. If you're just going to finish off the thing for your action, I will let the cartoon James Holly Whitley do its thing. It's gonna try to attack you. It is going to just straight up try to punch you. So it will use power, which is that.
I'm back. I'll use durability then.
Okay, you're gonna contest this, okay. And then, oh goodness. Okay, now let me see with the debuffs applied to that roll, what's the overall thing? Let's see. Oh, that's what it is, okay. And then for that, she gets 0 on
Now,
that.
even though I don't succeed, durability B still means it blocks some of the damage.
Correct, yes. But don't worry. Let's see. Because of Dan's debuff. Let's see. So that is a 3, yeah? Let's see, that is a or what's it? Yeah, you got 3s. Let's see. She got an 8. So let me see. Plus the trait minus Dan's debuff. Okay, so that will barely succeed then. Just to let you know for Dan's sake, so what I've been doing for the fight apathy, -3 for all rolls.
Oh!
because you've been keeping it inside of the sister consecutively, every turn it's been an additional -1 to her to all of her rolls.
I see!
So right now she has -3 on all of her rolls. However, since Tyson added the did the trait, that is a +3, but minus that, it neutrals out actually.
That was just a bat roll though, so she's still sucking shit.
That yes, that is just a that roll, and let's not get into if she tries to do a speed roll.
So how much damage is that dealing?
That is gonna do. Let's see. You have a durability of B, yeah?
Yeah, it absorbs 2 injuries.
Okay, you're gonna take 2 damage then.
Okay, that puts
What
me.
happens to him?
It ruffles my tie. It shreds my tie, but doesn't do much else.
Yeah, you'll take some light damage from that, and that will be her move. Tyson, what is gonna be your move?
Tyson?
Korak? Oh, sorry, me.
No, Tyson is.
Yes, you.
Tyson is you.
Tyson is you.
My move is now what I think I'm going to do is now unfortunately the thing about Lincoln Park is low durability means that I can I use my turn to just run towards her or actually I'm still super light from what I did inside. I will let the momentum of Cartoon Man's strike propel me towards her through the earth. I am going to tackle her with my stand.
So you're just going to use the hit and just sort of bounce directly for her.
Remember that gif of Dio in part being sent through the wall in part 1? Like that.
Yeah. All right. And what are you going to do something with that? I'm going to say that won't take your action. What is going to be your action since you're basically right next to her at this point?
Well, I have a stand with power rank A.
You do.
I think we all know what's going to go next. Let me drink a clip of water and clear my throat.
She's not going to contest this. She can't contest this.
Punch rush.
I will still need an actual roll from you.
Yes, sir.
I'm sure the results will be good, but I need an actual roll. I said that, and I was hoping I would be wrong. But it appears I was not wrong. That is a moderate failure, so you do fail. However, You've basically dug the hole deeper. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of this, and I'm gonna add a little bit of this to her conditions. I won't reveal
Keep
it.
mentioning.
Mine's a Moria.
You
We
keep
dug too deep.
mentioning her
I won't mention
You
what
keep
these
mentioning her
conditions are right
conditions.
now, but
You keep mentioning her conditions.
yes, it is some debuffs that are being applied to her due to how Tyson went through things. Moderate failure, so it failed, but. And the but is the additional conditions that may show themselves later.
-1
Go to
momentum. Got it.
Yep, and on to the top of the next round. Let's see. Dan, JK, anything?
I mean, is there a way that I can try to increase the mental fatigue?
You could additionally, or rather alternatively, just Dan himself going up to the sister and punching her. That is a thing you could do.
Can I glean? Can I glean in any of this? Like, can I glean anything from the fact that she's not fighting back? Because I'm looking at her through the hole.
You can see that you can kind of see in her eyes from what you can see, considering how much the hole has gotten deeper thanks to A, the hyperdensity, and B, Tyson narrowing the hole to restrict her movements even more.
I am going to grab a brick. And drop it.
Dan, wait.
Okay, I'll say that's a precision. So roll a D precision, but
Would it be D?
while you roll that,
Would it technically be D since I can locate where my stand's at?
I will say it is because it is you yourself performing the action.
Okay.
However, I will answer you this, JK. You can see that the situation going on, and maybe even something else that's swirling inside of her. Oh my goodness sakes alive. Goodness. That's... What's it? That she seems to be...
So that's a 5.
Something in her is breaking. Indeed. Something in her is breaking bit by bit. You can't tell what's breaking inside of her, but something clearly is. And that is why she herself is not contesting against you guys.
Oh.
I think the fight is over. By
Guys.
definition.
Since that is a D, that is the lowest result, and that
Yeah,
lowest
it's a
result was 5.
The brick falls.
So that is a...
Oh no.
That is a definite failure. So there is no but, it just misses
okay,
both
thank God.
the sister, and Tyson. JK, you can do something if you want.
Guys, let's just leave her here.
Hmm?
I don't think... From what she told me, her ability doesn't seem... He seems to be connected to her mental... to whatever mental limit she's got. If she's too busy, but there's a way to shut it off. And then I do a baseball spike of my can onto the hole.
Okay.
I hit her on the head.
Okay, are you going to use power for that or precision? I'm curious.
I'm going to use I'm going to use precision.
Okay, she's not going to contest you. Roll precision.
I'm just going to try to get her to go to bed. Just pull her out, and then let me just pull her out and have her sleep next to her brother, and then that'll be it. That'll be the fight.
Okay, yeah, your precision speed. That's
All right.
That's 11. That is a success.
Okay.
So you're just gonna straight up hit her with the can?
No, I'm just gonna throw the can down. It wouldn't even be precision. It would just like I throw the can down onto the hole and just sort of let the mist fill in, and then she'll just get drunk and sleepy and go to bed.
Wait a second, I'm right next to her.
Uh-oh. Dan, I need you, or
Good.
Tyson, I need you to.
Doesn't matter.
I need you to do a contest. Tyson.
Okay. What stat would you like me to use?
I'm gonna say use speed to try and get out of the way.
That's just 1d20.
Okay. Gotta beat. That's a tie. So that will technically cancel each other out on that one. Actually, wait. Hold on. What's your momentum?
My momentum is -1.
So that is a 10. So you are going to get your weight. You're going to get Wasty Pants 9000.
Oh god! We zeroed a hammer in 20 seconds. Or no seconds, rather.
Along with the sister here. The sister just kind of straight up passes out when the mist hits her. And then the
gentle knockout.
And then the depiction, the cartoonish depiction of the brother vanishes as well. And since she is unconscious, along with the brother, combat is over.
Gentle. Like the rain.
Tyson, you are hyper drunk at this point.
Yeah? Alright.
Hey, Tyson, you okay?
Yeah, give me a second. I just...
Sorry. I didn't think you were going to get caught in the crossfire there.
I start sending some drunk texts to my partner.
Oh,
Can you climb back? Can you climb back out?
I float up, and up, and up.
How
and
far up?
I grab your foot. I grab your foot and... No, don't worry, I got it. I grab his foot and I drag him around like a I grab him by his foot and drag him like a balloon to the ground.
With the strength of both of you, you're barely keeping him from floating into the sky.
Are any bystanders we saved while seeing any of this shit?
They're all still unconscious from returning back.
Hey, maybe they'll think we're a circus.
At least I was able to save the dog.
Yes.
I would like to use my try to take my overcoat off to tie, or to make a tie tether so that we don't have to continually grip onto him.
That should work.
Okay. You're going to actually attach Tyson to the unconscious James Holly Whitley.
Sure.
But man, these guys are fucked up had a fucked up relationship even for siblings.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go take a picture of the guy and then text it to my partner then, hey BB, I found a lead.
Your partner seems very confused by why this person seems to be extremely beat up. But
and naked.
No.
They're not naked.
No, you did not. They would not fit you even if you wanted to.
I'm selling them.
Oh no, you're still not doing that.
I'd punch him in the mouth.
Actually, I'm going to take the money off of the woman.
Are you just going to take
Stop
her
it.
wallet?
Yeah, check her ID.
No, you won't.
I'll allow that.
To see who she is.
Oh yeah, we never got her name, did we?
We didn't.
Oh yeah, we did never get her name.
Investigation.
All right, so you find out her name. Holly James Whitley.
What?
Yep.
What?
Her name.
So you got James Holly Whitley. So you got James Holly Whitley and Holly James Whitley.
Yep.
So Holly James Whitley.
Yep, is the sister of James Holly Whitley.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying, right?
Okay, I text this information to my partner too. Like, lol, they swapped names.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, the PI said this is the guy who said this guy was involved with the cases.
You also, upon studying the driver's license, find out something interesting,
She's from
Dan.
New York, isn't she?
No, it's a Massachusetts license. It also expired 4 years ago.
Nani?
That's weird.
It was expired 4 years ago. Her age is, I'm gonna say her age is about 34.
89 years old?
34.
34.
Like, she is 34 years old, right? Okay.
Yes, it is. It says her age is 34 years old.
And it expired 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
And that's...
Does she have any
That's-
gift cards in there?
She does not. In fact, the only thing she has in there besides her expired driver's license is some physical cash. Dan, Dan, you're probably presuming that, or you may, this may be the money that, James was, trying to give her earlier. Or at least from, different other meetings that they've had, given from what you know of, Sergeant Radiohead.
Huh. Well, dudes, is it wrong to take money from people you beat up?
Yes.
Like, I know in Pokemon you do this all the time, but, like, this is real life.
I have no fucking idea. I'm too blitzed.
JK, you're also
Oh,
blitzed,
God, I have
but
two drunk people.
What do
Don't
you...
worry.
Hey, could you suck the drunkenness out of us? You did that earlier, I think.
No, it doesn't. My power doesn't work like that. It doesn't make you less drunk. It can only
Have you...
transfer the feeling to you. From what I feel.
Okay, look after these guys. I need
Yeah,
something to eat. And I go and order some takeout from a local restaurant.
Yeah, okay. Well,
Order
order
on your
some.
phone.
Yeah, sure.
Order something for me too.
I'm going to.
While I'm looking at this guy's
now
While I'm
go
looking at
to,
this guy's
James
ID.
and search his pockets.
Yeah, I'm already on it. Don't worry. I've already got his ID in my
You
hand.
find multiple credit cards. You also find an ID. You also find his driver's license. James Holly Whitley, as you would expect. Age 38.
Is his expired also?
No, it doesn't expire for another 2 years, I think. Yeah, 2 years.
I would like to look at the home address.
Home address, it mentioned... Hold on, I need to look up the map for Massachusetts.
Sorry,
Give me 1 second.
I know this is
No, you're fine.
just so that we can go head there while they are passed out and or go to the hospital.
It mentions... what's it? It mentions an address, in Clinton, Massachusetts. However, JK, you find a little memo note in the wallet as well. It reads, "Talk with Chaser, Cambridge, bar, usual place."
Cambridge. Okay.
The college? Wait, is it Cambridge College, I'm guessing? Or
It doesn't say college on the memo, it just says Cambridge.
I would like to check
Cambridge,
the map
Cambridge.
or check my phone to see where Cambridge is located.
Cambridge, this is quite easy for you to find out. Cambridge is north and slightly west of Boston. It is quite the longer drive than obviously from Amesbury to Newburyport. But, yeah.
Huh. Okay.
All right. So he's got some sort of contact in Boston, and he seems to be expecting him.
Oh,
How do
these
we
guys-
go about this?
That's a great
Let's
question.
tie them to a bench, and then so that they can argue forever. In fact, I have a great idea. Let me grab some tape. My great idea involves tying them to a bench,
Okay.
and then to each other,
Mm-hmm.
and then put a little post-it note underneath the bench where they can't see,
Uh-huh.
but other people walking around can see. Called Do not untie until differences are resolved. Portrait, and then the subtitle, Portrait of the Modern Capitalist Family.
Oh my goodness. That's funny.
By JK.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you're with some time you're able to do all that. You still look like you're gonna be unconscious for a while. Oh goodness. But yes, you found a note that points to Cambridge with someone with James wanting to meet with someone called Chaser.
I don't think we're going to be able to get anything else out of these guys. Sorry. Oh, thanks.
Yeah,
Here's a 25% tip.
Yeah. Yeah, they seem pretty strung up. But as far as I can tell, these guys seem to know what we were talking about, and they seem to have a similar predicament, I guess. Shit, I'm still drunk.
Oh, this is really good.
Yeah.
They make great sandwiches
Yeah.
here.
Yes. That's true.
Oh goodness.
We needed it. You know what? We've earned this. We've earned this. Like, can I just say we've earned this?
How far away is this place, though? Because I don't want to get you
Pretty
guys away from
far.
a school trip.
Don't worry. I wasn't really there.
Yeah, my parents are on vacation for, like, the next 2 months, so I mean...
Yeah. He's a C grade student. They won't know he was there.
I'm a D grade student. There's a difference. I'm even less...
Exactly.
It should be mentioned, by the way, that Tyson, upon typing in how long it would take to get from Newburyport to Cambridge, roughly an hour.
Oh,
if you're
okay.
taking toll roads. Bleh.
All right, let's
quick
have a
question,
minute.
how much
Let's have some
money
time
is
to-
in here, actually?
How much for
cash.
Hollies? It's about $240 worth.
Do we take it? Do we be jerks?
Up to you.
This is asking the party.
I'm too drunk.
I mean,
to
I'm not.
Really
I don't
comment.
steal money, so.
This is out of character to see how moral we want to be.
Oh,
I mean,
these
I'm
guys
not
are
a money-
involved in the
I don't-
kidnapping ring. Fuck them.
Sure.
All right.
I don't take money from nobody, but if you want to, I'm not
gonna
gonna
take
stop
it and
you.
try to find an airsoft store.
Cool.
Considering this is a slightly small town in Massachusetts. Actually, let me do something real quick.
Or
We're
I'm
gonna
trying to see if
probably
I
need to
could get
figure out
like
how
a
we do it
knife
there.
or a BB gun or something, so I have some ranged
Or a
combat.
knife?
Go find a ghost gun. It worked well enough for the last kid.
I'm gonna do this.
Hey, those of you who's unfamiliar with JoJo, yeah, everything we've joking about happened.
Yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna say with that little roll. So you were saying either a knife or an airsoft place? You do find a little hole-in-the-wall shop somewhere. Seems to have opened up at least within the past month. They do sell knives.
Any decent looking knives?
Decent-looking knives? That depends on what type of depending on what style of knife you are looking for. If you're just looking for
I am looking for like the standard cut of the mill switchblade type thing, like not a knife, like a hunting knife that I can, a retractable hunting knife that would be perfectly legal to have, and not need a
Okay,
permit
well,
for.
let's see. So that wouldn't be a switchblade necessarily. That would just be your standard.
Standard small hunting knife, basically.
Yep. A hunting knife. Yeah. There's you do find a pretty decent one. That would cost around like $30.
Yeah,
Or rather-
I'll buy it.
All right.
You never
And you
know
got
when you're
yourself
gonna
a
need a
knife.
knife. Let's be honest here.
Fair. You got yourself a knife.
and $210.
Yes.
Where is my inventory? Oh no. I think I'll just put that in notes. Yeah, no,
goodness. All right.
yeah, I am good with, like, that is what I would do.
Okay. What's it? So let's see. All right. So Dan's got a knife now. That's an interesting development. What are the rest of you going to do? JK and Tyson, who are still drunk. Tyson, a little, be it
I'm going to leisurely.
minuscule.
I am going to leisurely enjoy my lunch as I wait to sober up.
Yep. And
Yeah, I too am going to leisurely enjoy my lunch.
Okay, it'll take a while for you all to sober up. Are you two gonna stick around, James and Holly, by chance?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're just in the food court looking at them.
All right. Well, after some hours, they both wake up. You both have also sobered up at this point. You are completely lucid.
Yeah, we tied their hands. We tied them and their hands together to a bench and to each other in a funny JoJo Part 4 sort of gag here.
Mm-hmm. They both look very dazed. You can see Holly's trying to do something, but whatever she's trying to do, it's not going well. Fucking damn it.
Answers. Who is your boss? What are you guys actually planning to do?
What's
Where's
this
your contact?
religion you guys were talking about, and how do we join?
Smacks the kid. No, not that.
No,
James is going to give sort of a shoulder glance to Holly. Holly, don't you fucking say a word.
I mean, why wouldn't you?
Y'all got problems.
I mean, what can she lose? What can you lose?
Well, she can apparently make anything by thinking about it, so she, for all we know, not going to continue that sentence in case I give her ideas.
True, but they
Shush.
seem to don't know the situation here. I'm a 16-year-old kid. You think I care about the lives of others?
Holly's going to look Tyson dead in the eyes.
No, she won't because the Tyson. I thought she meant her brother. Okay.
No.
I was like, how the fuck she do that? She's standing back to back.
Holly's going to look Tyson dead in the eyes. We're trying to bring a god to life.
And do you need sacrifices for this god?
No, it's not about sacrifices, although there have been many. No. We need the right stand.
Oh.
I swear to God.
And are you trying to awaken people's stands to find the right one?
So that's it.
That's what she's trying to... Holly!
I am going to grab some duct tape and shove it on James's
Y'all
mouth.
got issued. No. I want to hear him. I want to hear him talk.
You're going to let you... Okay. Or what's
Are
it?
you going to stop?
JK, are you going to try and stop Dan?
No, I just want to talk to him also.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Well, he's not going to be able to
I
talk. He has
just got
duct tape
this-
on his mouth.
No, exactly, because I've stopped you because I want to talk. I just want to be a little shit and talk to him.
stopping me.
No, I said I am stopping you.
You're going... Okay,
Okay,
if
it wasn't
that's the
just
case,
me
I'll
who
need
misheard that then, right?
Yeah, it wasn't just you, but if that's the case, I need a contest from you two.
Oh, no, it's one of those where if he doesn't want me to, I'd stop. Like, I'm not...
you're going to stop. You won't do it if JK tells
Yeah,
you
if
not
Jake
to?
puts his hand to stop me from doing it, I'll stop it.
Okay. Holly's gonna try her best to shoulder glance at her brother. James, they at least deserve to know something, all right? They might be able to help. They aren't going to help shit.
Why not?
I mean, how do you know?
If you were, why the fuck would you even attack us in the first place?
Because you kidnapped my children.
You attacked us!
And tons of other people, apparently.
Not me directly. I'm just the dude who gets the members their houses, alright? Sure, I had to strong-arm some assholes into it, but I did.
Oh, where are these houses?
Why the fuck should I tell you?
Because it seems like you're in a situation that you don't know that you're... So how much money would you put your life on?
How much would you put yours on?
0. That means I'm the most dangerous person here.
That means you're a stupid kid. Just
And
like
the
the
most
other
dangerous person here.
Dan, let me talk to him. I got this.
You're just like that asshole Raina, I swear to God.
Oh, who's this Raina?
James, now it seems your tongue is slipping. Shut up, Holly.
I always
Dan.
wanted to do this.
Dan,
Yeah,
let me talk to him.
fine. But if you're gonna be good cop, I pull out the pocket knife. I'm gonna have to be bad cop then.
Stop being an idiot. You literally are not helping in the least. Go sit over there. I bought you your lunch. You haven't eaten. Go
You
eat.
bought me lunch with what money?
Yeah, I bought with my money. I have money.
Then why did you mug me?
Because I'm not stupid enough to spend my money on things I don't need.
Like a train ticket, which is what you needed?
Don't ask about that. Anyway,
I'm gonna
Anyway.
go and see what.
go grab your fucking sandwich, you freaking idiot.
Why is
Sorry about
is
that
it
one.
just a dino chicken nugget?
Because that's what you like.
Got him.
You could have at least got me some fries. And how do you buy a
No, I
single
ate the fries.
chicken nugget?
Anyway. So. You were talking about members. You were dealing them houses. Presumably all over the state.
Yeah, cults need members. Members need houses. That's where I come in.
Fair enough. That's true. Your profession makes it a lot easier. Nobody needs to ask any unnecessary questions. However, and I'm going to pull out the memo. Is this about the houses, for instance?
You went through my
Seems pretty
fucking
far.
wallet?
Yeah,
Tried
of
to
course
kill
I
us.
did.
Fuck.
Don't worry, I didn't take your money. I just wanted answers. We all just want answers. Looking at Dan from across the room. Fucking asshole.
Well, like my sister told you, those cultic idiots are trying to bring a god to life. Stupidest shit I ever heard, I swear. But yeah, that's what they believe in, and our dear
but the
leader
memo.
thinks these things can do it.
Right. And this memo is for you to meet your dear leader, in quotes.
Chaser isn't my leader. That idiot? No way. He can barely keep his grades up.
Barely keep his
So
grades
his
up,
name
so
is
he's young
Chaser.
then. Got it.
Yeah, some kind of school kid. Alright, that makes sense.
I mean, he's a university kid, still a student, but yeah.
Right, that's true. That's fair.
I just don't know how he got into Cambridge. He's a fucking moron who just likes to get drunk and party.
Those are Cambridge students in a nutshell.
Yeah, that sounds like a college kid.
But yeah.
Alright.
I was supposed to meet Chaser about some housing opportunities for potential new members. We just got a new batch in, you know.
I kick him in the face.
Stop fucking hurting him. I swear to God, you make things so difficult. I'm trying to be nice.
The kick appears to have split James's lip on the side, and he is smiling while the blood is pouring down his lip.
Look,
Okay, I don't think we're gonna get anything else out of it. We should just go.
y'all got it. Y'all got issues.
We should just go.
And I mean, y'all got real issues. And whatever's and this whole cult bullshit doesn't seem to be helping them. So, tell you what, things go well, we probably won't see each other again. Who knows? We might end up solving your problems for you. And let's just hope that all that happens as painlessly as possible. In other words, figure your shit out. We're leaving to Cambridge.
Fine.
Bye.
We leave them. They're still tied up.
All right.
Yeah.
James is just gonna.
We leave them to argue. We leave them to argue with each other.
James is gonna keep his eyes on all of you and is just gonna keep smiling. The blood still pouring down his lip.
I run back, kick him again, then run away.
Come
That
on.
one actually knocks him out.
Okay, good.
And as you're turning away, Tyson, you even see Holly give a small little smile when with the second kick.
That's fair.
All right.
What is with you and kicking people? What is with you and kicking people today? Everybody's so violent. Jeez.
Presumably, you're all gonna head to Cambridge.
Exactly.
Okay.
Long trip. Gotta get stocked up.
Hold on. I need to do something real quick. I need to pull something up real quick.
By the way, that store that Dan bought the knife in
Mm-hmm.
what is it exactly?
It's-
What's the store exactly?
The store, it just appears to be a very small, like, knife shop.
What do they sell in knife shops?
What about the knife shop?
Weird.
Yeah, it's just a regular knife shop. Very small hole in the wall shop, but it's a knife shop. That's it.
What else do they sell in knife shops besides knives?
It appears to just be knives.
Knives, and more knives.
This is the
Yeah,
weirdest
knives of
thing
all
this session, and we went to hell.
Knives of all different types. You have your switchblades, you have stilettos. You don't know why he's selling stiletto blades. Those are technically illegal.
Do you have a comb? Does he sell
A switchblade comb?
Does he sell like like joke switchblade that's actually a comb?
He actually does. There's a few little trinkets he has that aren't actual knives but are presented almost in a knife-like style.
Yeah, I'd like to purchase a comb.
He asks you that, or what's it? Rather, he says it costs $5.
Yeah.
I make these ones.
All right,
I make these ones myself. You know, damn proud of my work here.
Yeah, it's pretty good. I can see the little carving there.
Thank
Really
you.
nice.
Thank you. You got a knife. You got a knife for that kind of thing. Hopefully, I'll be seeing you again for another purchase.
Yeah, man. Sure, if I'm around. Hey, right, good stuff, man. See you later. And I have a comb.
Yep. But is there anything else you guys want to do before you drive to Cambridge?
Just text my partner an update and probably look longingly at a picture of my kid saying, "Dad's coming."
All right. So, what's the strat for when we meet this kid? He's obviously going to get freaked out. He's obviously going to get freaked out when it turns out the person he was supposed to meet doesn't show. We're not going to approach him directly. We're just going to try to observe. That's my idea.
Hang on a second. The guy whose face I kicked in. I look a little bit like him, don't I?
I mean, Superficially, yeah. You're wearing a suit. You have a square, sort of like plain face.
No, I'm not going to do the disguising trick. That's really stupid.
I really don't. Yeah, I really don't think that would work. He's got a bit of a weird
This
jaw.
isn't a sitcom.
He's
This
got
is
a weird
real
thing
life.
going on.
I say.
This is real
Even
life.
considering
Everything
as
that
I was
happens is
considering
real.
trying to get my stand to reshape the density of my face like on a Sui.
Mm-hmm.
It's all real.
Are you chocolates or are you goats? Where did you go? Where did my body go? Also, real quotes from the series.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
I guess, Cambridge is next time, so, GM, what's our to be continued?
So, you all get in the car and start to drive over to Cambridge, but much further along the way. There is a man who looks like he hasn't eaten in probably 2 weeks. Complexion white as snow, hair very black, and appears to be stumbling on the side of the road. He's mumbling to himself. But throughout his deranged mumblings, there is one sentence that appears to be cognizant. Ja vekni narcotic.
I don't understand that reference. The others were clear music ones. I don't get it.
Session's over. We're good.
All right. By the time you're hearing this, episode 1 of the show will be out. So yeah, this is our ongoing other series because, hey, there's 4 people in this group. We could run more than one game at a time, it turns out.
We really could.